Now, I recommend Audacity to anybody who is a beginner or budget conscious sound engineer or a voiceover artist. All right, so this is the Audacity platform, and what we're going to be trying to do is understanding how to capture clean professional audio. So what that means is I'm going to be going over things such as peak, such as acceptable levels, and then going through essentially how you would use Audacity to do things like, let's just say, figure out how to normalize audio, figuring out best practices for recording, figuring out what punch and roll means if you're doing voice acting, and understanding how to export projects versus exporting files. This is very counterintuitive, but the closer audio gets to zero with these platforms, the louder it is, so that was something that took me a little while to learn. But yes, so acceptable level around 30. With the highest, the loudest you ever want to be, it's usually right around that 12, -12, -6. And even then, that's pretty bad, because what you'll see, and I'll go ahead and turn, what I'll do is I'm going to manipulate the volume over here on the left-hand side all the way up to, let's just say, -36, so we can see how loud it is. So you see, when it gets into this red zone, it's no good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it into an acceptable zone by putting it maybe at 10 decibels. Even with that, I was not super happy with the way. All right. So what we basically went over here was understanding, where you want the volume to kind of drift around when you're speaking at a normal speaking voice volume. That's -30. If you're being super loud, where you would like it to kind of peak, you want it to stop right at -12. That's in that nice yellow zone. And when you've gone too far, which is when you're starting to get by -6 or 0. You're blasting it out. It doesn't sound good. And actually, if I go ahead and run it back and you listen, even with that, you're distorting the hell out of your voice. So it's no good, and no sound engineer will have you. I can guarantee you that. Please do not send a file like this to a sound engineer.